Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to episode 1, and I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction to this in 3, 2, 1, and go! Alright, Crunchyroll Originals logo. Oh! Actually, I like the description where it's meant for mature audiences, so I actually don't mind this. It could be a gotta admit, I like the setting. Looks pretty cool. More uniquer than your conventional anime setting, anyway. I'd say more like your conventional animation setting. Okay. Animation. It's not bad animation. I'd say the voice performances are so-so. Not bad one bit. You gotta say. As for what I'm noticing about the background art, while it doesn't look absolutely amazing with a lot of detail, it doesn't look bad either. Gotta say, it gets the job done. As for other things I'm liking about it, the music sounds pretty good. Oh snap. Looks like shit's about to get real. Whoa. I don't think you should be trying to go through that much though. If I would run the fuck away. I would have run the fuck away the moment that thing was consuming my parents. Only because that thing looked supernatural in origin. I'd be like, you know what? Peace out. You know? Okay. So I got things going from 0 to like 100 almost instantaneously, too. What the hell? Oh my, what the? Yeesh. You gotta admit, the start is pretty dang hardcore. Holy. I can only hope for the sake of the people in that village that actually works. I mean, it seems to be having some kind of effect because it's seeing the blood actually move around. Aww. Oh, jeez. I think it's epic. Although, ironically enough, it looks like it might be causing more damage than it's actually worth. Jeez. Hopefully she gets saved, though. But who knows? Oh. Oh yeah, is that coming with some kind of like sacred ground? Because I don't think that. Oh, never mind. But no, there's no way she's gonna die. I have a feeling she's gonna be saved because. Dang, that was pretty badass. Oh no. But can he honestly do it solo? That's the question. Because they were only able to get a hit on that creature just because it had its guard down. Now it looks like it's going to be completely alert. Okay, I wonder why you keep on seeing bits of it melting though. Holy shit! Oh, man, the way, that's just nasty. In a good way, Oh shit. That definitely was show inducing. Oh. Okay, now the music's sounding like it has a cinematic like flair too. The hell? Unless you're trying to do the same trick that was used to summon those spiritual looking creatures. Okay. I hope the villagers have more people to do some blood sacrifices. Did that thing just peace out? It just ran off. Holy fuck. Damn. That's like a metal line just grabbing a little puppy and ripping it apart. Or should I say a gigantic ass bear ripping apart a little puppy? Oh. I gotta admit, that's how you have an epic start right there. Oof. Yeesh. I mean, want to imagine how it feels like to lose an arm. Holy cow. Aw, poor kid. No, poor everyone. Not just the kid. Wait, did one of those creatures do telekinesis on the boy, or is he possessed? Oh, okay, so those are the creatures then that were attacking. Oh. At least now we know what they're actually aiming for now. I'm assuming that's going to be easier said than done. Easier said than done, though. Hmm. I mean, I can understand what has some doubts, though. Sentimental how it can get in the way of someone's good judgment. I can see why they have a little bit of paranoia with the boy. Oh. The hell? Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, that just sounds absolutely batshit crazy. Although, what's going to be a chance for lowest of the low? Huh. The fuck? That sounds like an extreme bet, though. Okay, I gotta admit. Those two, they're definitely ballsy. Oh, shit. Because at least me personally, I actually want to be doing bet it all bets. That's just wild. I'm assuming this boy's probably going to be the kid that he's going to utilize only because he kind of looks like the kid that they do have in the key visual that I've seen for Onyx Equinox. And additionally, it transitions straight to the boy. Well, I'm assuming if he means lowest by the low, I'm assuming they're probably going to mean by social status, probably. Oh. Okay, she's sweet. I actually like the mother right now. She's cool. Honestly, now that I mean, he's gotta also become braver though. I mean, he's gonna have confidence in his own craftsmanship too. There's gonna be a time where he's gonna have to live on his own, and in order to do that, it's better to start now by trying to sell off his own material. Thinking about it, the background is kind of so now that it's actually in daytime. It's acting a little bit in detail. Since I remember reacting to Blood of Zeus, where it has like similar kind of backgrounds. The Blood of Zeus had like some of the most extravagant backgrounds I've ever seen, and that was a Netflix original production. Here, it's not terrible, but if you compare it to things like that, it doesn't stack up pound for pound. Okay, so that's the sister. I thought it was going to be the mother for a second. Never mind. Aww. And actually, I like how they give him some characterization too, where he's instantly willing to share some of his food, showing you his noble nature right there. Hmm. Oh, I hope the boy did not just jinx Ushmok. You just condemned probably 90% of them to death in saying that. Because usually when characters are like, oh yeah, nothing will happen, poof! 10 minutes later, shit happens. Oh man. I just love little teasing that he's getting from the little sis. Feels realistic. Oh snap. I actually don't mind getting some mythology building here. Only if they do perform a sacrifice. And ain't gonna guarantee that's actually gonna work because we saw in the first portion of the episode. Yeah, a sacrifice managed to take out some of the creatures. Some of the beings from the other roleplay wasn't able to take them all out. Once the old forced people to do some blood sacrifices. So oh. I mean, at least he doesn't look in the worst state. Because it could have been worse. Could have had like a black eye. Or a semi-major injury. And I like it. You know what else I like about this scenes too? It very much just helps emphasize how much of an underdog he is. So that if he were to say become a badass, and I'm assuming he's gonna become a badass because he is in the key visuals, it's gonna be a lot more gratifying. When he actually gets it together and becomes oh. It's a sacrifice. I mean, they were building up towards this too. She's gonna want to make herself a sacrifice. No, and then not only. And the thing. Good, good. At least he fucking promised. And I had a feeling if the brother would have known, he would have literally made himself a sacrifice too. Honestly, I don't blame Yuzal for. Oh! This is gonna emotionally scar Yuzal for years. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was gonna want to take their place. I didn't think he was gonna actually contemplate murdering the people that are gonna try to handle the ritual. Okay then. But the thing is, though, even if Yuzal tries to rescue his sister, what are going to be the odds? For one, he doesn't seem like he's got much muscle. We haven't seen him utilize any magical abilities. His only hope is if one of those creatures we saw at the earlier portion of the episode actually help him out, because they did say they're willing to guide someone that's extremely lowly. That's gonna be his only odds of basically his sister and I. Those actor isn't really doing a great job. He's trying his best. It's not ear bleeding inducing, but he could do a little bit better. And saying that, the scene itself is interesting. Just the actor definitely needs a bit more practice, at least when it comes to Gazelle. Damn, so much for stopping the boy. But I guess I wouldn't blame him for not wanting to stop him. But that's a decision she made, though. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Damn, they didn't even give her time to comfort her brother. Just went for the throat straight up. Oh, that is just savage. Holy fuck. The thing is, it's not gonna bring back her sister. Man, Nelly, she went down way too young. And saying that, the animation for the blood, it's so. It just looks like a paint. It looks like a can of paint versus actual blood, because there's like no reflection there. And saying that, I do like the directing though, where he's there from daytime into the nighttime, staring into the ground. That is actually a pretty badass transitionatory sequence there. So I actually like the direct. Yo, is the mallet actually gonna go for it? Oh, I thought for a second he was gonna sacrifice him, but it looks like he's trying to commit suicide. Oh, that. Oh. Yeesh. Well, I'm assuming this is the lowly boy that those supernatural deity creatures are looking for, because what's the lightning? I wonder if he's gonna like gain some kind of like lightning attribute abilities, or won't. Oh. Yeah, that thing looks badass. Wait, they say you're fucked? I'm like, wait, what? I was like, whoa. It's pretty savage there. I gotta say, Onyx Equinox, I actually like the start. I'd say for the most part, I like Gazelle. I mean, he's a decent character. Seeing down under his luck how much he loved his sister. Only made the scene where his sister died a bit sadder. And you know what? I kind of like his selfishness, because anyone in that spot wouldn't want to see their sibling get sacrificed. So it's relatable there. And it only made Nelly much more of an interesting character, how she was actually willing to sacrifice herself straight up. I just kind of wish they would have built up his little sister a bit more, because literally, don't get me wrong, the first half of the destruction is badass and all, but the thing is though, since we only saw Nelly for like literally 3 minutes, it was kind of hard to feel anything when she died. I would have loved to have seen maybe like a full minute of just Isel and Nelly, and then it end with the sacrifice, and then we see like the conflict in episode 2. Because with the way they handled it, it's hard to feel much for Nelly. I mean, yeah, I feel bad because I actually like Gazelle, but it's like they did a bit too rushed because I remember Blood of Zeus, they kind of did something similar. Yeah, main protagonist, the mother dies, but she died in episode 3 where you got to know the character. Or in Dragon Dogma, you had the main character, you had his wife. The wife dies after you get a full episode of screen time. I just felt here in the Onyx Equinox, they went a little bit too quick and they kind of lost a bit of the emotional punch. But in saying that, I liked mostly everything else in the episode. I liked the first half. I mean, it was interesting, intense action. We got to see the stakes where we see like those supernatural elements. That was pretty dang nice because at least now we know what's at stake, which is pretty much the whole fucking Earth in this series. So for that, I'll give it credit from a story standpoint. And at least we know the goal is to try to close off the gates of the underworld at the very least. So it does a great job of establishing the premise. And saying that though, something else about this episode though that's kind of lacking, animation quality. Like when you have the creatures attacking, like when you saw bones break, limbs cut off, it looks good. But when you have like the non-action sequences, you can tell like the animation was laggy. Like when the guy was flipping something up, you can tell it was skipped frames. There was a lack of movement in the crowds whenever you saw large amounts of people. So there are some weaknesses in the production quality. And you can definitely tell that Crunchyroll, they were skimping on the animation quality just a bit. So that's why from a story standpoint, I like the premise, but it could have been better. Now, for other things about this episode, aside from his own, when it comes to the characters, everyone else was alright. I at least like those supernatural beings that we saw. They seem to be pretty interesting. I just hope that at the very least, we get to see more characterization for them in future episodes. At least we got to see that they're making the high stakes a bet, and that was pretty cool. So that's reassuring. That's why for characters, it was alright. Now, as for say the sound, the voice acting, that's another thing that kind of kills it a little bit. The voice performances from Mazel's actor wasn't that good. It was actually pretty damn bad. Especially when you had the sequence where he's begging for his sister not to be killed. I'm like, I mean, at least it's not levels of bad like Bottleman. Bottleman's dubbing was really bad. But at the same time, it's definitely not on the type of dubbing you would hear from, say, a production from Netflix, or from a Funimation dub, or from a Sentai Works dub. It's not on that tier, so that's why for voice performances, it didn't cut them. It was a little bit below average. Music itself was good and epic. I mean, whoever is in charge of the music did a great job. And if I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, Onyx Equinox, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it's a bit above average. And it's just that those weaknesses kind of keep it from being a 7 or an 8. But hey, I'll definitely give this another shot, and I'm definitely excited to see what the next episode is going to do. Because for the most part, I love the brutalness, and I do like the whole Aztec god in the episode. At least that's what I'm assuming those were the creatures that were summoned. They look pretty badass, so that's why I'm definitely interested in checking this out. And another thing too, I'm noticing that on Crunchyroll's website, they do have an option for English, Espanol, America Latina, Espanol, Francés, Portuguese, some language I don't know, Italiano, Dutch, and some other language, but they don't. But I activate the English thing and it doesn't activate. Hopefully Crunchyroll fixes that later today. But yeah, overall, that was enjoyable. Hopefully the next episode improves. I mean, I'm excited to see what they're going to do next, and hopefully Izel's actor actually improves. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment down your thoughts on that field about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the vid, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely pumped to see what episode 2 is going to bring. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and have a great and safe day, y'all. Bye-bye.